Good evening. It is Wednesday, the 1st of October, 2025. I'm here for a new show. I came up with the idea that it might be good to talk to Swanny and other people from the Global Funk Fan. We've done some stuff together in terms of GFF and 45 Kids. They invited me along to their 5th birthday and we went along to JFB's house and we'll talk about that, but that was a great day. But I thought it's great because we're sort of doing similar stuff. We've both got communities, we've both got DJs, we both put on events, we both live stream, we both talk about interviews and interview people. So I thought it'd be great to get together and have a catch up in what's been going on in their world, what's been going on in my world, and then see where we go from there. So without further ado, there he is, Welsh Swanny.
Hello. Thanks. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I'm here full of coffee, ready to chat. It's been a pretty good year. So yeah, looking forward to some of this stuff.
I'm really looking forward to speaking to you about all of this and see what's happening.
Things that I've seen of yours, the things that we were going to talk about were the London event, which is just this last weekend, right?
Yeah, we did. We Love 45's London. I think it's the 4th event we've done in London and the second one we've done this year at Cafe 1001. We did one back in March, 7-inch vinyl summit. And basically what I try and do is get together 45's DJs, event organizers, people who've got record labels, and basically anyone who's sort of in the periphery of the community, just to talk about 45's, and everyone gets to spin 30 minutes. And it's a great venue in Cafe 1001. I haven't had time to put the videos together, but they will be coming on YouTube. The last lot we did in March were really good and people really enjoyed it and everyone loved it. You know, it's a great venue. People enjoyed hanging out and it's talking and in real life and people meeting for the first time again. You know, you forget that although we've been meeting lots of people online through Twitch, people still haven't met other people in real life after like 4, 5, 6 years. So it's great to see that still happening and someone saying, oh, it's the first time I'm going to meet this person in person.
Yeah. And I like there's more crews crossing over as well, like more Twitch crews from different countries as well, and making more friends out there. And we've got loads of people in like Canada are just meeting up with Australians for the first time and things like that. So that's really good fun.
Also, you know, you guys are killing it. I've already mentioned sort of the JFB party, and obviously we'll come back to that in a minute. Shindig as well, obviously, you know, a brilliant festival. So tell us a little bit about Shindig.
Yeah, and got nominated for a Twitch award as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for your support with that. It was super cool. So we did Shindig 2024 it was, and we had a takeover of the Ghetto Funk nightclub. A lot of the GFF OGs, you know, Crash Party, Hong Kong With Pong, Candyman, they're all Ghetto Funk guys from that kind of scene anyway. It was a nice, easy sort of segue for us. You know, it's a good tone, good setting. It's a lot of our community as well. So we did 6 hours, I think, and we had about 20 DJs playing, which was super cool. It was kind of quick, 15-minute slots for everybody and really, really fast paced. So that was cool. But off the back of that, we were invited back this year and wanted to try out a few bits and bobs. So we managed to get a space behind the Mojo Bar. Thanks again to Red Eye and Mojo Bar for helping us out with some of that stuff. Speaking of 2024, Bub Cave, massive part of 2024 at the Artist Bar, and got to know Barry and Mucky Weekend a lot very well. Smashed it. Bub Cave at that event. Those guys actually, while Bub Cave's here, next Friday evening is Bub Cave's birthday. So over on Bub Cave's channel, and I will put his channel link in the chat in a sec. It'll be a Friday special. Colonel MC, what we've got here, Bones, featuring Bub Cave, Bones, Cockney Nutjob, Jason King, Versatile, and Colonel MC. Shit, Versatile's joining you boys as well. That'll be phenomenal. Wicked.
A real life event that is going to be streamed on his Twitch channel. So he's got people going to his studio. Is that right?
That's it. Yeah, the Bub Cave. Bit of a party for those boys. There's a good crew of them that all get together on the Fridays raid train that we do. So there'll be a few of them hanging out in real life. Back to Shindig this year, got a space behind Mojo's. We got a Starlink. We just went at it. Like, we just went off and recorded loads of interviews. We got loads of content from around the site. It was super, super cool. And we got the support of Twitch from having worked with them over a few years. So got front page Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings as well. I think everybody had a great time, and those that are watching, there's probably some of those Shake and Theo and Alice and too many to mention Bones, all helping out on site as well. And then me and Kerry doing presenting and interviews. It was such a kind of graft of a weekend, but it was phenomenal. Yeah, I think you've got a video to play, so let's have a look at that. Hello. I think we're live. We are live. We are here at Shindig 2025. I nearly said 26 there.
Come in and have a little chat.
Well, I mean, we are at Shindig.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only live to the world on the front page of Twitch.
I mean, don't tell me that we're on the front page of Twitch, because now I'm going to feel really nervous.
Front page of Twitch!
Look who we've got here with us today. We've got FX and Woodnote.
Main news is we've got a new single coming out with Dynamite MC called Another One, and I'm really happy with it.
Well, thank you so much.
Pleasure. That's one of the best interviews I've ever done ever.
We're going to watch her on the sub bus yesterday, and it was absolutely banging.
But once again, a huge thank you to Shindig Festival, to Mojo Bar for inviting us along and be able to get behind there. But we just wanted to round up by saying thank you very much to everybody that's been involved today.
Ripping it up on the ones and twos.
The page when I write the verse, I make these with a fan like Heisenberg, the kicks did. Had multiple whips, it shows who bits, head home to the sticks. Haze on the way there, runs on the way back, top shelf, no cheese, no Monterey Jack. Pure ash for the bullet in my belly, bits banging out with the dice. Heavy on a dry sherry, back full of smoke, with a phone like Terry. Front where you want, but you just stay ready. Brick by brick, stay crafted. In over your head in the depths like a blasting. The wrong ash, you man, just keep blasting. Break them off from the case of the class, and your favourite plastic, but this place laughing. Right at the flavour, the pens who's asking. Never pretty, step to what's like a and deference, just calm.
Good. Live shows, what can you say? Live shows in a field, no less, from a festival on the front page of Twitch. How about that?
So yeah, a lot of fun. It was really cool. Kind of the best thing was seeing people from all over Europe come and get involved with it. You know, people that have met online and have met through various different events and stuff. You've been traveling over Europe yourself this year quite a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been another busy year. We did 3 days in Amsterdam earlier in March, which was a lot of fun. We did like a record shop. Belgian beer bar. We did a club. Brunch place, a bit similar to the sort of Cafe 1001. Going back there the end of this month, actually, we're doing a special Halloween 45s, 2 days of special Halloween 45s event, and then going to Amsterdam again. And then obviously we're in Hamburg for the second year. We had an amazing boat party. again, 4 days of events there. Again, a record shop, a boat party, a club, sort of venues. And then went to Zagreb, which was great, for a funk conference.
How is that? What does a funk conference involve? I mean, I do a lot of conferences and I see a lot of branding.
They were like about 15 different DJs, and they were DJing on their own. And they basically worked out that, okay, well, there's one DJ, I can get, say, 30 people to come out to my event, and they're all in the same city. And then they basically came together like a community and said, well, look, if we put on a party together, we all have and what it ended up being is like basically 15 or 20 minute sets each. Right. There's 15 of us, but we can bring 15 times 20 or 30 people. Suddenly we've got like 800 people. And when they did their first event, there was like that many people. They completely filled the club. So they've done that every year, and it's basically getting together, no ego, because everyone's got 15 minutes. So that's the general gist of the funk conference. But this one was a bit special because there was a film. I interviewed on my channel some guys who put together this film called Funk You, which is a story of this guy who's going around various countries in Eastern Europe, Yugoslavia, trying to find a rare 7-inch single, because the B-side's this amazing funk break.
Ovo je Franko, redatelj ovog dokumentarnog filma, a ovo je njegova probrana kolekcija jugoslavenskih funk ploča. U njoj kronično nedostaje ona najvažnija. I sad kao Franko kreće u potragu ne bi li ju našao. I na kraju ispričao priču o pločama i funku u Jugoslaviji. U potrazi će mu pomoći razni živopisni štovatelji plastičnih ploča.
Meni ovo pruža ogromno fetišističko zadovoljstvo baratanjem, diranjem, gledanjem, pipanjem, vrčenjem.
Na svom putovanju naučit će i kako je Jugofunk danas postao i više od glazbe.
Zbrali so se folk iz Oseka, Beograda, Novega Sada in oni so mene klicali in mi odpeli, ima vremena za ljubav, ima vremena za zborček, meni to odpoje. Sem malo da solzico spustil.
Neće naučiti ništa u DJ-anju, ali će naučiti vrijednu lekciju zašto skupljamo svašta.
Ti kad imaš gramofon, ti onda imaš jedan ritual koji moraš da ispoštuješ. Bukvalno kao da dolaziš pred božanstvom.
I ono što je najvažnije, neće odustati od potrage.
So they had the Croatian premiere of that. I, having interviewed them, they were like, well, we've got the premiere, come out. So we had the Croatian premiere first in the club, and then we had their special guest. Funk conference, which is like 15 minutes each.
Do you know, I love stuff like that, and how an idea can kind of propagate, and then more and more communities come together around it. And I love how those things are growing. That's phenomenal. That's really cool.
It's sort of what we do on Twitch, though, isn't it? We've all got our own little communities, and when we have raid trains, each of our channels has a community. So when you have a raid train, you bring it in, and especially someone like ADP, who obviously brings people from the Global Funk Fam, brings in people from 45 Day, like the drum and bass communities. He brings in people from 3 or 4 different communities, and we're all working together for the greater good, aren't we?
Yeah, there's a lot of that groundswell among festivals and festival attendees. We're all now having to support other festivals and independent content and that kind of stuff. There's a nice energy coming through, I think, towards next year. So yeah, it's nice to see those communities come together, put it that way.
Shall we have a quick chat about JFB then? You were kind enough to invite me down to JFB's house for the Global Funk Fam 5th birthday. It was a great day. Tell us how that came about and the sort of things that it involved.
It was at Shindig, actually, and at each day we had sort of guests, friends of ours, come drop by the studio and do live sets on the front page. JFB was playing Shindig that evening. We were also doing a load of stuff on the sub bus, the mini rig sub bus as well. So it was just literally a text to him and say, do you want to just come to the studio and like have a chat and spin some tunes? So yeah, he really wanted to get involved with that. straight after that set, he kind of said to us, look, we've got this new place that we've bought. We want to have a house party. How do you guys fancy coming along and sort of helping to get involved with some of that? So yeah, that's how it came about. It was really good, really fun day. Big shouts to everybody involved: Si, Bones, Rich T, Gex, GFB, Miss Trix, obviously for pulling it together as well, and then everyone for coming down. I think we're going to see a bit of his set, but there's a lot more videos of each of the DJ sets that played on the day. We live streamed the whole thing from his backyard with our own Starlink, hosting interviews with some of the biggest kind of turntablists and scratch people, and GFF and friends as well. Yeah, that was super cool. And big shouts to Laura for bringing the cake as well. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, the cake was awesome.
I was there the night before, packing stuff, organising parking and all of those kind of things. So I was a bit, what was your experience of it?
Having run events, I know what it's like. You can't really process and take it in and perhaps fully enjoy it, because you're like, okay, I need to make sure this DJ's happening and this DJ's turned up and everyone's cool. And with you, you're making sure the interviews are happened. And we spoke a little bit about this earlier this week, didn't we? I'd intended to do some interviews this weekend, but didn't have enough time because I'm sort of running around. And similar with you, there's stuff that you might not necessarily have caught. Coming back to my experience, it was great. I've met JFB a couple of times before, but we hadn't had a long chat previously, so it's nice to meet him and connect. It's a wicked venue. It's an amazing place that he stays at, and I reconnected with a really old school friend, which is great. Al, who's really good friends with JFB, and I've been around to a studio and we've already talking about doing some music and stuff, which is great just for that basis. But it was really cool to meet a lot of the Global Funk Fan people who I haven't met. Like I'd met Tim Suckerside before, I'd met Dal Platinum before, but I hadn't met Rich T, I hadn't met a couple of the other guys, I hadn't met Si, I hadn't met you in person.
That's true. That's weird,
so
when you think about it.
It was great to actually, after a few years of sort of doing stuff and talking a lot and in the background and putting things together, actually meeting you. So yeah, it was great, and the vibe was brilliant. I had fun just bringing along some 45s and just seeing. I think Rich T played some 45s as well, but everyone else was phase. Scratching and sort of, showing all these amazing technical skills, but the vibe was great, and it's a lovely venue, and I think there definitely will be more events there, so it'll be interesting to see how that progresses. But it's great again that you live streamed it and had the interviews, and it's a record and an archive of what happened.
And that's something we're getting better at. I've been involved with events for many years and setting up the back end of different teams, being involved with this, that, and the other, and kind of as a project manager, been able and been lucky enough to work on some pretty big stuff. So knowing how all that should come together is sort of what I do. And then Si Breaks, I've known him 20 years or so. One of the founders of GFF. He's kind of the IT architecture and the brains behind how all the automations work and all of that kind of clever stuff and storage and whatnot. And then Bones came in and helped us with this one. He's at Southampton Uni and he's that head of video department there. I think it is. Sorry, Bones, I got that wrong. So kind of that was easy to pull together because we all know and trust how each the other one works and know what needs to be done. And that's one of the real good things about it. Yeah, being able to live stream, we learned a lot of stuff. There's some things that obviously we'll never run up to that you guys will never even see, but we've definitely learned some stuff along the way. And I want to tell you a bit more about something coming up in December, actually, after we see some of this video. But thanks again for coming down. It was cool. Yeah. And obviously there's an interview with you on the YouTube as well, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was a fun little interview. Let's have a look then. We've got the JFB one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right. I'll start this out.
Is the moment we've all been waiting for.
We can watch it.
JFB.
Stand by for action.
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't fuck with the big 4-0, bro. I got to maintain, cause a nigga like me is going insane. That's the sound of the police. 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 Hold up. That's the sound of the police. 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 Hold up. That's the sound of the police. 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 Let me know if you do that on. I say, hold up. I say, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Hold up. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat man, are you a dan? Now you say super cat.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
Get your ass up and let's get ill.
ਧੀਮੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਚਿਰ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਪੱਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਖੜਾ ਲੁਕਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ
Get your ass up and let's get ill. 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 Get your ass up and let's get ill.
Is everybody okay out there? I want to see your hands over your head. Here we go.
Don't this hit make my people wanna jump, 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 jump.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Punk it, better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. I got the skill, come get your fill. 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 I got the, 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 I got the skill. I got the skill. I got the skill, come get your fill. Make some noise!
Oh,
que eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado. O que eu quero é samba, este samba que é misto de maracatu. É samba de preto veio, samba de preto do. Mas que nada, um samba como este tá legal, você não vai querer que chegue no final. Oh, ariano, ba, ba, ba. Oh, ariano, ba, ba, ba. Mas quem nada, sai da minha frente que eu quero passar, pois o samba está animado. O que eu quero é samba, este samba que é misto de maracatu. É samba de preto veio, samba de preto do.
And now, for our feature presentation.
So jump, now we are rough neck with the live agent. A rough neck, big up the Rex, a rough neck. We got the talent, all in check, we got the all in check. Everybody have to be on the side. Everybody have to be on the side. Good boy, I see if we come on up. But it's not the amount you got energy. And your time we get like the hill. Enter in the dark, enter in the dark, enter in the dark.
the ill behavior, with the
I mean, just incredible, right? Right, like they say, always leave them wanting more.
Yep.
If you want to watch the rest of that, go to the YouTube channel.
It's sick, isn't it? I always think when you cut music like that, it's like when they turn the lights on in a club and you're like,
Yeah, there's not a fade thing on here. I don't know why, but anyway, that looked amazing, right? That looked a
Oh,
lot
it
of
was
fun.
sick. Yeah, it was so much fun, and that was one of 2 of his sets during the day as well. And Mistrix has got a great set where she does aerial hooping and DJing at the same time, which is just. Yeah, so really good day. And thanks again, John Mark, and to Mistrix for inviting us down. It was a really cool time. Looking forward to next year's one as well. And we're going to be catching up with them very soon. I think we'll talk about that in a sec. One of the really cool things of that as well, big shouts to Mr. Big Mouth Beats, who we'll talk about in a sec, was he had this like super sharpshooter thing that he did, which was like turned into Global Funk Fam. It was so cool. I don't know if you've got any of those.
Yeah, I mean, this was, I think he came on and everyone was pretty blown away when he dropped this. Now, I think this is the right video. Let's have a look.
This is just amazing. This was a complete surprise to us.
The G, the L, the O, the B, the A, the L, the F, the U, the N, the K, the F, the A, the M, G, the L, the O, the B, the A, the L, the F, the U, the N, the K, the F, the A, the M.
So I think everyone suddenly suddenly stopped and looked up and was like, wait, hold on. Is this what he's done? My God, he's done it.
It's really cool. That was big shouts to Dan for that, Mr. Big Mouth Beats. That was phenomenal. Going to be doing a few more bits and bobs with them actually coming up in December. We are going to be working a bit with them. You've got some stuff before then, I think. You've got something coming up in Reading, I believe.
Yeah, we've got a few interesting things coming up. The first one in a couple of weeks is we're going to Reading, Saturday, 18th of October. It's one I've been trying to organise for a while. My brother lives in Reading, and it's with Certain Sounds Records, and they have a record shop inside a old biscuit factory in Reading, and then there's like a cinema in there, and then there's like a craft beer place, and they do like workshops, and then there's like a balcony, and they do live events, and there's going to be visuals. But yeah, so we're going to do We Love 45's Reading. I think we've got 10 hours. We've got Suckerside. Tim's coming down, and he's doing an all Suckerside 7-inch vinyl set, which will be cool. We've got Leroy and Cursor. They're coming down as well. Matt Love from our side, and then some local Reading DJs. DJ Random's an amazing scratch DJ. So yeah,
you had me at biscuits.
Yes. And there's going to be some stuff, hopefully crafting for the kids, maybe designing something on a record or record sleeve or something like that. And then after that, we are back in Amsterdam and the Netherlands. We've got Halloween's 45s special. Good old Barcade Hengelo has sort of organized it, and we're doing 3 cities. We're doing Hengelo, Enschede and Amsterdam, 3 days, 3 cities, 3 record shops and 2 clubs. So it's going to be a hectic few days. I was like, let's just do it.
How's your Dutch coming on?
I've been learning a little bit on Duolingo, and my friend sent me this one the other day. I'll send it to you, but it's the word slag. Apparently it means something else in Dutch, as opposed to what it means in English.
The only thing I have been told is don't go to Amsterdam airport. Apparently it's a bit of a shithole.
Shithole, yes, very well done. So yeah, so we got that, and then I'll come back to the Wii DJ thing afterwards. But yeah, so should we watch the little intro video?
Yeah, let's do that. It's probably the best thing to do. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. So yes, this is. I love his videos, and I said this to him when I saw him. I met him for the first time at the JFB thing. I did say to him, "Your videos are brilliant," because I think the one he'd just done at that point he didn't have a beard somehow, and he'd somehow shaved his beard off.
Didn't he? Yeah.
It was really funny. But anyway, here we go.
Come here. Do you want to see world champion DJs, JFB and Mr. Switch, and turntable legends Woody, DJ Random, Jimmy Needles, Luke Skywalker tear it to pieces on a banging sound system? Do you want to see the UK's best DJs go head to head in a knockout style DJ battle, the first of its kind? Would you like to take on other scratch DJs in a freestyle scratch competition and compete for thousands of pounds worth of prizes? We're running Unstoppable at Lost Horizon in Bristol on the 13th of December, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. There's a scratch jam for all levels, 2 DJ competitions, and an incredible all-star after party. Tickets are selling much quicker than we anticipated, so grab them now before they're gone. You can choose to come for the whole event or just the after party. Help us spread the word by tagging all of your scratcher, DJ, turntablist mates who you know will absolutely love this. Can't wait to see everyone down there.
I was going to say I love his videos. He's just there was just some random, probably AI generated things in the middle there where there's like some woman whispering into some guys.
Oh, those pictures things. Yeah, there was another one. I've just stuck his Insta in the chat there as well. There was another one where I think Hugh Wackman and he have made one where there's a fake news report reading something out, which is pretty funny as well. Do you know, I quite like, who's the guy that I started following ages ago? Matt the Vessel on Insta. He was doing a really cool piece about, I can make some tunes. Yeah, I've released some music. Yeah, I'm top of the Spotify list. Can you also make stupid fucking videos? He's like, what? And it's like, as an artist, you need to make stupid fucking videos, sort of embrace the media kind of thing.
It's content, isn't it? It's constant content. So we'll leave the content for the moment, but in terms of what you guys are doing at that event, tell us about that.
So at that event, essentially, we will be going there off the back of all of the other stuff we've done this year. We were very kindly asked by Hugh Wackman and Dan and Ollie as well to get involved and help them to film some of the stuff. So, capturing the event, it's going to be, as we had a conversation with them the other night, it's going to be a really, really cool interactive kind of battle setup with live audience, and they're really pulling that out, which is interesting to see, like a b-boy style battle situation, but for scratching. So yeah, really looking forward to the format of it. In terms of the day itself, there are actually 2 separate kind of competitions. The first one, so this is all taking place in Lost Horizons, big up Lost Horizons Bristol, December on the 13th. And on the day, there's going to be a scratch pit freestyle competition, and sign up is actually open today. So for anybody who wants to send it on to their scratch or turntablist friends, there's the link there. We're going to be helping to film some of that, helping to film the judge kind of responses and the audience responses as well as the DJs playing, obviously. There is 400 quid for second place and £1,800 for first place. So pretty cool. And then the main head-to-head battle is in the evening. So that's invite only, but more like a DMC style battle. And the first prize is £4,000 for that. The other prizes are kind of still TBC. After all that's taken place, there's then an after party with JFB, Mr. Switch, DJ Woody, DJ Random, Jimmy Needles, Luke Skywalker, and Big Mouth, as you can see from that. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot going on with it. Tickets are still available. I have the ticket link here too, and of course we will post it on the socials. So that plug, thank you, is the event itself, and then we'll be there doing some filming, some interviews, as we've seen, and as you can check out on the YouTube as well. So really looking forward to that. It's sort of the end of a long year, and we're still nailing down some of the details, but it's going to be really cool to help them kind of get that out to the world a bit more, and sort of package it up in a different way. So yeah, really excited about that. It's going to be super cool.
Great, isn't it? And I think probably the same for you guys. for me, once I do an event, if I'm then approaching other people about doing another event, for example, in a different city or a different venue, it really helps to be able to say, we did this event here and we did that event here. So obviously for you guys, Shindig led to you doing the event at JFB. The JFB connection and Big Mouth has helped to sort of lead to this event. And it's word of mouth and working with people who are professional, who turn up, do what they say they're going to do, and put out a great product. You guys have put some amazing videos out already.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate that. I always think the other side is good people doing good things, right? Like you send things out there and things resonate. Like I say, there is an energy coming for next year. There's obviously some festivals that have not made it through this year. We will talk about it in future shows. So there's a need for us all to support each other in those contexts. And again, you send out good vibes and it comes back, right? You've done loads with 45 Kids, for example, and that's come on.
Definitely, yeah. And it's been interesting. We had Bex, who is 16 years old, and she's the daughter of DJ DSK, and she came and played at our event in London, and it was great to be able to involve, again, all generations, father and daughter behind the decks and stuff like that. And it definitely has, and I'm sure it was the same with the JFB one, and I'm sure all the events you guys do, there's definitely a family feel about it. And also the feel that when you meet up with people who are part of your community, it's like they're old school friends or old uni mates. You just sort of pick up where you left off, perhaps just chatting online, or perhaps when you last met them. Double P suggesting we love 45 Shindig. Well, maybe Double P. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to talk about one more thing. Again, from doing events and meeting people, I've been chatting to Mojax, and one of the things we haven't mentioned yet is these. I don't know if you can see them probably, but these are the Reloop RP7 record decks. They are a 45's DJs Christmas, birthday, whatever, come at once, because these never have existed until a few weeks ago, a few months ago. Biz Marquis had his legendary 1210s Technics 7s to play just 7-inch records, and he had the only two pairs. No one else has got them, and so they've done these. So I was like, I think I said to you, I said, oh yeah, it'd be great to maybe work with this brand. You said to me, what brand would you like to work with, when we were at JFB's place? And so we're now doing an event at West End DJs Expo in London on Sunday the 9th of November. There's a Reloop stand. You can try out these Reloops that are going to be there, and also I'm running the sort of open decks for the We Love 45s. Hopefully it'll be the start of Reloop and us doing some more events in the future.
That sounds really cool, man. Yeah, and in terms of questions from the chat, I think I've answered one already. So that's Dal Platinum. It's because I listen to the music of Dal Platinum, obviously, on Bandcamp and all other streaming services. That's how I get so handsome.
Well, yeah, how did you get so handsome? Question for Swanny. The cat is very still. Is it a real cat?
It's not a real cat. This cat has been to festivals with us, and he looks after the tech tent. He has to sit outside with a mat that says all guests must be approved by the cat. So he's a bit of a mascot, is the cat, as well as Pingu, who's around here somewhere, the little penguin.
Talatrez, is this VOD on YouTube? It probably will be on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know quite when, but hopefully not too long. Dow Platinum saying he went to the West End DJ Expo last year. I think it was in Olympia last year. This year it's going to be in 26 Leek Street.
And then say, how many packets of Watsits is too many? Probably 3, but then obviously you have 3 packets of Quavers to counteract it. So that's, yeah. Oh, while we're talking about munchies, by the way, it's only just gone October, but I had a packet of mince pies the other day that went off on the 14th of November. And you just have to appreciate the irony of a product that goes off 6 weeks before it's been about. No problems with that, but that's where we're at in the world, people.
A product that goes off 6 weeks before Christmas has even happened.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, we've both got really busy times coming on. It's going to be exciting, and we'll sort of talk a little bit afterwards about other stuff that's going on. But I think we should definitely do some more raid trains. I've got some ideas for some, and I think it's great to be able to bring, like when we brought the GFF and the 45-day community and the 45 kids communities, to do some more stuff like that, which will be cool. Twitch is carrying on. Maybe before we go, and I'll set the raid in a minute, is there any sort of new artists who have joined the sort of GFF roster?
There are. He says, looking for his last post on the Global Funk Fam Insta. We have had, what are we up to now, 133 artists all around the world. Wow. And do you know what I'm going to do? Rather than put the Insta which announced them in, I'm going to, Sai will like me for this, put the Funk Fam map in the chat. So if you click on that, you'll be able to see interactive zoom in and out map, because Cybreaks is a phenomenal human being where all of the GFF artists are around the world, and go and knock on their doors and ask them for music.
I need something like that for for my website.
It's GFF IP, mate. Hang on a minute. We can talk after the show.
Yeah, but it's great. And like you say, 100 and how many did you say? 130?
133, I think, so at the moment. Yeah, I'll probably be corrected shortly. And some engage more than others. You know, that's the truth of the matter. Some people have fallen off Twitch, and that's cool. That's fine. It's kind of, some people are all about the Twitch, some people are about IRL events, and that's where we're kind of moving towards as well. So, you know, the two are just as important.
Yeah, it's a testament to the community. It perhaps started as a Twitch thing for a lot of people, and the fact that now it's become an IRL thing, and people can go out and they've perhaps gotten now gigs that they perhaps wouldn't have had before, you know. And you know, the thing is, Twitch is a very different place to where it was during the pandemic. In the pandemic, we were all at home, everyone had plenty of time. Now people use it either as background stuff, or they just sort of come on stream. People don't even stream anymore. Some people sort of just tune in every now and again. You know, like Bob Cave's saying, you know, he's coming back. People are coming back to the platform, having gone away and done something, because there is something about it. It's so unique in terms of it's your channel. You can play pretty much whatever you want. Obviously, they've got a DJ program in there as well. But you can also do whatever you want. Like, we can have interviews like this. You know, I can interview people about 45 thing. We can have live events. There's so much stuff you can do with your channel.
Yeah. And I always, you know, I've seen a few different generations of platforms and console launches and all that kind of thing, and seeing all those different content battles and who's chasing what bits. And you can see quite obviously where platforms try and chase down, you know, the audiences. And as an artist, not that I'm an artist, but my advice has always been, it's just another outlet for your stuff. You then have to take that and go, hey world, look at me, this is what I've been doing. You know, it's a way to stay in touch with an audience, but you've still got to put work in outside of that. You can't just turn your stream on and hope that 100 people are going to pay your mortgage. That's not how it works.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I mean, we've said, I don't know how often we'll do them, you know, whether we'll do it monthly or every other month or whatever, but I think, you know, it's a good way to sort of keep in contact with what each of us are doing and what our sort of communities are doing. And it's great to sort of be able to sort of share insights, you know, and experience, knowledge, and, you know, help each other, each one help one, you know, so we can all sort of grow together and reach, you know, whatever goals we want to.
Yeah, 100% agree. We'll get Si on the next one as well.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Hello Bones, massive shout to Bones for being such a G this year as well.
Yes, big shout out to everyone, because it's not just one person. Our communities are big, and you know, it takes a lot of people to organize things and get things together. So